Make your way into a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes, bring your left hand onto your heart, right hand onto your belly. With your eyes closed, allow yourself to arrive in this space. Allow yourself to slow down. Allow yourself to reconnect to your physical body. So very gently scanning your physical body from the soles of your feet, so from your toes all the way to the crown of your head. Noticing any sensations, any vibrations. And also noticing maybe any emotions you experience right now. And every emotion is a vibration in our physical body. Yeah, so how do I feel right now? Maybe it's excitement, maybe it's fear, maybe it's anxiety, or any other emotion you feel right now. So without trying to push it away, without trying to change it, allow yourself to be present. Allow yourself to listen more than trying to control. Take a deep inhale for your nose. Open up the mouth and let it out. Softening your face, softening your shoulders, letting go of all the things that do not serve us. With your eyes closed, reconnect into your breath, your inhales and your exhales. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your nose. Breathing into your belly, into the diaphragm. Noticing your belly expanding on your inhales. And as you exhale, maybe creating a slight constriction at the back of your throat. So recreating that sound of ocean, long, deep, nourishing, fluid, audible breath that helps us to communicate with the nervous system. So we are shifting from that fight and flight state to the rest and digest. Once again, deep inhale. Let it out. From here, start to inhale on a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds in your own time. Whenever you finish your last round, gently open your eyes, make your way into tabletop position. Shoulders over your wrists, your hips above your knees. Spreading your fingertips wide, index finger, middle finger pointing to the front edge of the mat. Tuck your toes. We are adding a couple of rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, lift and extend with your breath. Inhale. As you exhale around. One more time like that. Inhale. And exhale. Stay in this rounded position, bringing hips toward your heels and gently lengthening or stretching the soles of your feet, the inner arches, and then combining those movements, pull the mat toward your chest, through your upper arms back into cat and cow. Inhale. As you exhale around, bringing hips back toward your heels. One more round like that. With your breath. Inhale. And exhale. From here, reversing the movement, around it, so shift your shoulders over your wrists, and then back into that cow position, bring your hips back towards your heels, exploring the movement of the pelvis, exploring the movement of the spine. And then come back into your tabletop position. Pause here for a moment. Untuck your toes, bring your hips back towards your heels, child's pose. Extend your arms over your head. You can bring your knees a little bit wider if it feels a little bit more comfortable. So lengthening the side of the waist. Walk your hands to the front edge of the mat. Walk your right hand on a diagonal to your right side. Your left hand follows your right. Place your left hand on top. Using your inhales to create that length and extension. As you exhale, allow your left sit bone to sink towards your heels. Walk your hands back to center. Change to the other side. Left hand on a diagonal. Your right hand follows your left. Walk your hands back to center, lift your hips, tuck your toes, lift your knees, downward facing dog position. Slightly bending your knees, lengthening all four sides of your torso, and then allow your heels to descend towards the ground. Bring your right toes, so the ball of your right foot on top of your left heels, and gently guide your left heel towards the ground, lengthening the back side of the left leg, your hamstring, and then change the sides, bring the ball of your left foot on top of your right heel, direct your right heel towards the ground. Replace your left foot on the mat, downward facing dog position. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Interlace your hands behind your back. Slightly bending your knees so your chest is resting on your thighs, and gently sway from side to side. Let go of your interlace. Walk your hands to the front edge of the mat, plank position. Shoulders over your wrists, your heels pressing into your mat wall behind you. And as you exhale, lift your hips downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Let it out. Pausing here for a couple of movements. Downward facing dog is an inversion, so your heart is higher than the head, which is very calming, nourishing for the nervous system. And if we travel a lot, it is quite stressful. Yes, so that yoga practice, the poses, the asanas, help us to communicate with the nervous system so we can slow down, we can stay calm, we can stay present. We can stay non-reactive. From downward facing dog with your breath, inhale, shift your weight into your high plank position. And as you exhale, lift your hips downward facing dog. Take an inhale, let it out. On your inhale, lift your right leg behind you, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, rotate your right hip open. Circle your right ankle clockwise, anti-clockwise. Square your hips back towards the mat, right knee to your forehead, shoulders over your wrists, step your foot. Stay on the ball of your left foot. Inhale, come up into crescent lunge position, slightly bending your left knee, ribs in. As you exhale, hands onto your mat, step your left foot to your right foot to the front of the mat, feet together, knees together, bend your knees, chair pose, inhale. Rise all the way up to standing, mountain pose. Pausing here for a moment, feeling grounded, feeling the soles of your feet touching the mat, touching the earth. Open your eyes, bend your knees back into chair. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands onto your mat, step back into high plank position. As you exhale, lower down, low plank with your breath. Push back up, high plank. Exhale, lift your hips downward facing dog. Lift your left leg behind you, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, rotate your left hip open. Square your hips back towards the mat. Left knee to your forehead, step your foot. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands onto your mat. Step your right foot to your left foot, feet together, knees together, chair. Inhale. Rise all the way up to standing, mountain pose. Close your eyes for a moment, reconnecting your left side to your right side. Open your eyes, reach your arms towards the sky. Inhale, catch your right wrist with your left hand. Cross your left ankle behind your right ankle. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, stretch your left side. On your inhale, come all the way back to center. Change your ankles and catch your left wrist. So the opposite side, palm facing towards your right side, external rotation. Inhale, lengthen, and as you exhale, stretch. On your inhale, come all the way back to center. Interlace your hands behind your back. Once again, separate your feet hip distance. Lengthen your spine as you exhale, fold. So we've been here before, opening the shoulder joints, lengthening the backs of the legs. Once again, it is an inversion, so your heart is higher than the head. Coming down the nervous system, let go of your interlace, place your hands onto your mat, step back into your high plank. Exhale, lower down, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift your chest, your thighs, your knees. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. On your inhale, lift your right leg behind you, a three-legged dog. Right knee to your forehead. Step your foot. Inhale, come up into crescent lunge. Exhale, open warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Exhale, hands onto your mat. Frame your front foot. Step back, high plank, lower down, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg behind you, three-legged dog. Left knee to your forehead, step your foot. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open a warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Exhale, hands onto your mat. Step back, high plank. Same exhale, lower down, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, root to rise, reach your arms towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart center, mountain pose. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands onto your mat, step, maybe lightly float. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Posing here for a couple of moments. From downward facing dog, lift your right leg behind you, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, rotate your right hip open. Option one, stay. Option two, flip the dog into wild thing. Step the ball of your right foot behind your left leg. Lift your hips, lift your chest. Come back into your three-legged dog. Spin on the ball of your left foot. Bring your right knee to your forehead. Step your foot. Inhale, come up into crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart center, twist to your right side, hook your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. Use your inhales to create length and extension. As you exhale, going a little bit deeper into that rotation. Look down, place your hands onto your mat, frame your front foot, step your left foot forward to 1/3 of the way. Right hip back, left hip forward, reach your hands towards your hips, and with this long spine rise all the way up to standing. Variations behind your back. Option one, catch opposite upper arms. Option two, reverse namaste. Inhale, extend your spine, and as you exhale, fold over your right leg. Right hip back, left hip forward, long spine, your head, neck follows the movement. Notice if you're locking your front knees, so lifting your quad, your kneecap. Press your heels into the mat, rise all the way up to standing. Let go of your arm variations, shake it out, step your left foot to your right foot, feet together, knees together, bend your knees. Chair, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart center, twist to your right side, hook your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. On your inhale, come back into chair, one breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Separate your feet hip distance, catch your big toes. As you exhale, pull your toes towards your elbows to the sides. Relax your head, relax your neck. Let go of your toes. Place your hands onto your mat. Step float, vinyasa or not, down dog. You can skip the transition if you had enough for today. Second side, lift your left leg behind you, bend your knee, rotate your left hip open. Option 1, stay. Option 2, flip the dog into wild thing. Lift your hips and lift your chest. Come back into your three-legged dog. Left knee to your chest, step your foot. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart center, twist to your left side, hook your right elbow on the outside of your left thigh. With every inhale, creating length in your spine, and as you exhale, creating depth. Look down, place your hands onto your mat, frame your front foot, step your right foot forward 1/3 of the way. Heels hip distance, your right foot on a very sharp angle, hands towards your hips, rise all the way up to standing. Any arm variations you did on the first side, inhale, extend your spine, and as you exhale, fold. On your inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Let go of your arm variations. Shake it out. Step your right foot to your left foot, feet together, knees together, chair. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart center, twist to your left side. Hook your right elbow on the outside of your left thigh. On your inhale, come back into chair, one breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Heel to your feet, see the outer edges of the mat, tails out, heels in, Malasana squat position. Elbows into your knees, knees into your elbows. Gently rock from side to side. Place your hands onto your mat, step back into high plank. Exhale, lower down, low plank. Lower all the way onto your mat. Untuck your toes, interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your toes, lift your thighs, roll the inner thighs towards the sky. Option 1, you stay. Option 2, bend your knees, reach toward your ankles. Dhanurasana bow pose, press your shins into your hands. Let go of your ankles, lengthen your legs. Hands next to your chest, elbows above your wrists. Push back into tabletop position. Walk your hands to the front edge of the mat, Anahata Asana. Rest your forehead on the mat. Keeping your forearms on the mat, slide yourself onto your front sphinx position. Readjusting your elbows, maybe so your elbows are shoulder distance. Pull the mat towards your chest, the upper arms. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips, forearm plank. Holding here for a moment. Walk your feet towards your elbows, dolphin pose. Your head is off the ground. Maybe slightly bending your knees. One more breath. Lower your knees onto your mat, child's position. Bring your arms alongside your body. Rest your forehead on the mat. Very gently roll all the way up into a seated position. Press your shins into the mat, lift your hips off the ground. Bring your hands to your heart center. So options, camel pose. You can tuck your toes if you know you can go a little bit deeper. Otherwise, release your tailbone towards the ground. Inhale, lengthening the whole front side. And as you exhale, lift your chest towards the sky. Maybe you stay, maybe you release your hands towards your ankles. At the same time, keeping your hips above your knees, like there's a wall in front of you, so your thighs are touching the wall. Let go of your variation. Slowly rise all the way back up. Untuck your toes, bring your hips towards your heels. Gently sway from side to side. And then shift your hips to one side, extend your legs in front of you, flex your feet, reach your arms towards the sky, inhale, and as you exhale, fold over your legs. On your inhale, rise all the way back up to a seated position, crossing your shins. Feet or your heels, your knees in one line. Flex your feet, reach your arms toward the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, fold over your legs. You can place your fingertips onto the ground. You can place your hands underneath your forehead so your head feels supported and safe. On your inhale, rise all the way back up. Change the cross of your shins. Reach your arms toward the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, fold over your legs. See how this side feels. One side is always a little bit different. And then very slowly rise all the way back up. Extend your legs in front of you, maybe shake them out, and then once again find a comfortable seated position. Full circle, so same pose we started the practice in. Bring your left hand onto your heart, right hand onto your belly. Allow yourself to, once again, to slow down that busyness of the mind. Allow yourself to visualize a smooth and safe and relaxing journey ahead. And you know you have that powerful tool, the breath, always with you and always for you to communicate with the nervous system, to stay calm, to stay present, to stay non-reactive. Have a safe journey. Namaste.